Hello everybody and welcome to this impromptu random double game week 25 thoughts from you guessed it, Heathrow Airport. I was hoping to be going hat and cross and actually watching the planes either landing or potentially taking off or neither. But the Piccadilly line's down today, so you can't actually get to Hatton Cross at all. So I've just decided to come to Terminal 2 and chat a bit about double game week 25. Now, to give you an idea of where I am, I'm 3 floors above, I don't think it's 3 floors, I think it's 3 floors above ground level. And the camera does no justice as to how big these planes are. I mean, if I just spin the camera around and just zoom in to there, the size difference of the tails in them two there. As a simple example.
In the interest of safety, advised not to carry children.
Here we go. Oh, there goes a plane, an actual plane. You'll see it in a second. It's only a small one. Waiting for the big ones to show. Yeah, this double game week 25. I wonder how many people are actually panicking about it and wanting to get as many double game week players in as possible. As I said to Max or Animations last night, I really don't think you need to be that concerned. So long as you've got 3 Man City, minimum of 2 Liverpool, Jota and Darwin, then I don't think you really need to worry about this particular double game week. Man City with 2 home fixtures, it's always good. Stating the bloody obvious, but that's always good for us FPL managers. Because obviously Man City at home are a much better force than away from home. And with Liverpool being away at Brentford, where I genuinely can see Brentford causing them some genuine problems. I'm going to say genuine again. Yep, there we are. I can honestly see Brentford causing Liverpool problems. I would expect Liverpool to come through with the history. A lot of 3s, so expect basically 3-1 either way. Mainly in Liverpool's favour. They have got a better form ahead of Brentford. Obviously, the other talking point is whether or not to use a chip, i.e. triple captaincy chip, this particular game week. I'm still 50-50 with it at the moment. I've still not actually activated it. From my own perspective, Brentford at home to Man City, or away at Man City more specifically, I would expect City to win 2-1, 3-1. I do think Brentford score. Then of course we've got Chelsea, where I really do think Man City could destroy them, scoring 4 or 5. There's been a couple of occasions, like I said the other day, yesterday, said on Sunday Surgery that Chelsea on 2 occasions have conceded 4 goals against Man City, but the other games, I think it's 3 of them, have been 1-0 to Man City. So, actually, Man City don't really like playing Chelsea. I know it's a new team under Pochettino and everything, but I don't really think that's going to have much hindrance to history this time round. I do think that City, if they really want to, they could score 4 or 5 past Chelsea, which of course means that there's a very high chance that Haaland will get something. Obviously, other question marks will be around whether Kevin De Bruyne plays, starts, or not. He'll definitely play against Chelsea. We know that much. Obviously, it's all dependent on injury, or more specifically, what happens in the Copenhagen game and Brentford. But he's guaranteed to play against Chelsea no matter what. We know that much. And of course, against Brentford, again 50-50. It is a Saturday evening kickoff. No, that's Chelsea game. The Chelsea game is the Saturday evening kickoff, isn't it? So yeah, Kevin De Bruyne is going to play that. But it's the Brentford game. I'm sure he'll play both, because then they've got the FA Cup, I believe, and then it's another Premier League game or something, and then it's the Copenhagen game. So actually, I think most people should be happy that they've got Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland's obviously going to be starting both games, we know that much. I can't see why Pep would drop him. And obviously coming through yesterday, or Saturday, with 2 goals against Chelsea. A bit frustrating as a nice big jet goes by. That's beautiful. That is fantastic. I don't know if you can pick up the roar of the engine. I really don't know if you can pick it up or not, but here you can genuinely hear murmurings. I was going to do this outside, but the wind factor, it would just pick up no sound of me at all. Not that's going to make any difference whatsoever to what you're listening to me about. But yeah, certainly I am a bit frustrated with the whole Trent Alexander-Arnold news. There's still nothing, as I'm recording this at 12:30, there's nothing as of yet that's come out to tell us any more information regarding Trent. I can't even get him in now, and anyway, with Poro has now officially gone down by 0.1, which means I can't get Trent even if I wanted to. The only way I could get him in is if Trent went down in price, but then was ruled fit. If he's ruled fit, then certainly I would still be bringing him in. If he's ruled fit, I'd bring him in. Don't know if you can see the other one over there. It's the first one that just took off. The other one, just over there. It is I always say it's always magnificent seeing these ginormous planes taking off. It's just fabulous. But yeah, I really do hope that Trent is declared fit. I'm not really wanting then to bring in, for argument's sake, Connor Bradley. If Trent's out and Bradley is available, I'm going to be of two minds whether to bring him in or not. Depending on the severity of Trent's injury, if he is out, let's just say for argument's sake, the news comes out that Trent is going to be out for 2 months. At that point, I would probably then go, do you know what? Connor Bradley at whatever price he is, I think is just worth just bringing in for Poro, for argument's sake, who, okay, fixture at home to Wolves, then they got blank, whereas Connor Bradley's got 2 decent fixtures against Brentford away, and when I say decent, I mean from an attacking point of view, of course. And then they've got Luton at home, which ironically I did say on Sunday Surgery that I'm actually expecting that to have a lot of goals in, bizarrely. I just have this feeling that Luton are just going to turn up and score 2 or 3 goals, like in a 4-3 or 5-3 loss or something like that. I don't know why. Not that I'd be predicting that. I'd be predicting probably 4-1, maybe. Vital. But yeah, I certainly would be predicting a Liverpool win, obviously, but it's a question of how many goals do I think Luton are going to get. Yeah, Connor Bradley for me is someone definitely worth considering if Klopp comes out with information regarding him. But when it comes down to it, I'm hoping that the likes of what do we call it? Yeah, I'm hoping that really going into the blank that I'm having 2 free transfers rather than 1. I think that's probably, from my personal perspective, probably the play. I think going down that route of only having 1 free transfer for 26, when I am actually quite boyish when it comes to Man United, especially with the way Aston Villa are playing at the moment. But annoyingly, the biggest frustration is just the fact that I'm tied to Aston Villa because they're playing in 26 and then they're also playing in bloody 29. it's really frustrating that I've got to hold on to someone like Watkins, who again has to be, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Watkins turns up against Fulham and does quite well against them, because ironically he's more consistent away from home than he is actually at home, would you believe? So you watch him now against Fulham go and get a double-digit haul. Really would not surprise me at all. But certainly I think that people that are rushing in to bring in, getting in 8, 9, potentially even 10 double game week players, I mean, half of that you're going to not even be able to play the following week anyway in game week 26. I know Jason's got, what, 9 players playing in 26? I still think though that potentially we've all been caught in the trap of Luton. I think potentially we've all been caught in that trap. I'm thankful I've only got the one player.
Safety, parents are advised.
Yeah, I've only got the one player, and it's just come through again. Edit that bit out. Jesse, come on. Sorry, a load of people just sat next to me, and I'm not going to be recording this while a load of people are sat next to me. But certainly I think that from a Luton aspect, I think we've all been caught in the trap of bringing in Luton aspects. I know that Jason brought in Barkley and Doherty, which is what a lot of people have of course brought in. But with hindsight now, I wish I'd just avoided Luton. I think that from my personal standpoint, I'm kind of more wanting to attack blank game at 26. Personally, I think that, especially, I don't know why, like I say, I think Man United are a team which I could be very, very, very boyish about if I really wanted to be. And certainly from my personal standpoint, I think I'm going to go with 2 Man United. I'm not touching Fernandes. I mean, watching him yesterday, Fernandes for me doesn't seem to have that influence that he had many, many years ago. What, last year? Yeah. Doesn't seem to have that influence that you'd expect him to have. It does seem to me that a lot of the wind's about to kick in, isn't it? It does seem to me that a lot of the forward-thinking players from Garnacho and Højlund, with Fernandes not quite doing what he used to do with the likes of when he used to be like the Kevin De Bruyne of Man United. Now he's just, I don't know, there's just doesn't seem to be anything about him where I'd like to have him in as a fantasy football asset. But Garnacho and Højlund for me are the two. There's a small possibility, a very, 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 very small possibility I could go with Dalot or Delo, however his bloody names are now pronounced. But certainly for me, 2 attacking players for their upcoming fixtures. There's even a very, very, very tiny possibility, very tiny, unlikely, I may go early on Højlund, bring him in for Watkins. I don't know, it's such a, to be completely honest with you, it's such a head fuck, this whole taking out Watkins and not wanting him but needing him for the blank game, making bloody blanks this, blanks that. It's just very, very, very frustrating to have. There's another big plane to go over in a minute. Need to be able to get a shot of that. It's not the greatest of views over here because they've, as you can imagine, they've blocked it all off. Understandably so. I remember ages ago when I came up here, I went to literally just there. I just stood there, and a police van drove past and just kind of stopped and went, "Look, you can't go there." Although the view is quite incredible, the view that you get from there, because you get the whole of the airstrip. Let's just walk around this way. I'll be right over there for a split second. Not committing any crimes or anything like that. But no, I think for a lot of us, at the end of the day, we're all going into this. And there's the wind. Can't do it. We're all going into this double game week 26 with a minimum of 5. Minimum. My own Max last night had, what was it, the 2 City, 2 Liverpool and Bell. It's great, isn't it? 2 Luton and Bell, 2 City, 1 Liverpool, or 2 Liverpool and Bell. For me, it's got to be City defender. I'm stating the obvious. Kevin De Bruyne. City defender, Kevin De Bruyne, and Haaland, along with Jota, Darwin, and along with Tony. That's me personally. Yeah, that's the ideal setup for me. Tony, Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, City defender, Walker, Ake, whomever. And that's it. And Jota and Darwin, I think that's the perfect one. And ironically, that's pretty much what I've got. Apart from I've got Doherty, who's probably going to get 0 points. And on my bench will be at least 2 points from Estupiñán. That'd be just typical of, well it is, it's just typical FPL. In fact, who the hell was it? It was somebody... Ruru, or whatever his name is, on a YouTube comments he put about essentially if he'd just left his team and just did nothing with his team this week, he'd have got X amount of points, a lot more than what he's got now. And it's like, yeah, after bloody time for me, I think to myself, why don't I just leave my team and that's it, done. As you can see, the sun's completely in my face. Oh, that's fantastic. The roar of that. Gone. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to call it a morning because the environment isn't particularly great. I've got the sun slap bang in my face here, and I need to get home to get my hair cut because I'm on FPL Juice tomorrow. I've got to look my best, yeah. But no, I'm on FPL Juice tomorrow, 6 PM. It's my last appearance until end of March, basically. So, yeah. Anyway. Hopefully I say hopefully, I'm sure your double game week dilemmas are perfectly fine. And I just think to yourself, just enjoy it. See you later.